Education is the best gift one can give to a child. While most of us think that parents have the greatest responsibility for a child's education, our individual efforts to create a meaningful learning environment for children are equally important to ensure the development of society. It is our responsibility to educate children, especially those with learning disabilities. However, special schools for these children, if not overly expensive, are lacking in society. This is why they need all the help they can get, and helping them has been one of the main thrusts of TAARANA Foundation. TAARANA is a center for children with special education needs. TAARANA means awakening in Sanskrit. Being exposed to their needs, Datin Umayal Ishwaran, the chairperson of TAARANA Foundation, considers this a moral imperative to ensure that the children get the best opportunity from society.
I have friends and I also have family who have children with either it's a learning disability or either it's an intellectual disability or a physical disability. And I do see the challenges that they go through. It's not easy for families because, you do have normal children and you have these special children that they need help. So it does not become easy. And I began to see that they were looking around for help, and it does seem like it's not enough facilities available, or you're not able to pay for it financially or otherwise, because special needs it does need a lot of a special form of education that they need. It's not easy.
TAARANA's mission is to help each child develop skills that will make them stand on their own and become independent members of society. In TAARANA, children are exposed to three major aspects of child development and experience: to help each child academically, improve physical health and social relationships, and have behavior and life skills.
I think we need to be aware. We need to be aware of the weaknesses of our children, or to identify the issues they're facing with. If we are going to be ignorant, it's going to be difficult. Alright, obviously when my son was growing up, when people came in, they can actually see he's a bit slow compared to the other kids. They will actually tell me, are you all sending him to a special school? And he was like 3 years old then. Obviously, it's so difficult to hear this, but then again, I always smile and I said, when the time comes, we'll look into that. And obviously, we did look into that, all right? And I'm glad he's here.
TAARANA doesn't stop at being a provider of quality education for special children. It is also important for TAARANA to spread awareness about special education and what parents and society can do to reach out to these children.
One of the things that we are looking at is to create awareness. So bring people in that field together, special education, maybe if they're educators or even they're psychologists or even parents for that matter. They don't have to have special children. They can be parents with normal children. But we want them to educate and say that these children are part of our very society and we should embrace them and not put them in a separate place and say you are different and you stay there. And I think that's not right.
TAARANA's curriculum is based on a strong desire to serve the children and provide peace of mind to their parents by becoming the school that cares for their future.
TAARANA continues to amaze me every time. Every time I've gone there, every time I have seen its progress. But most of all, it's amazing because of the amount of contribution, the dedication, the determination ultimately the devotion that he inspires in the people, both that watch it from the side, that are involved in it in any way whatsoever, either as a teacher or as a parent or a trustee on the board, in administration, all of us in one way or another who have looked or been touched by Tarana have been left richer.
This school is the one-stop school that you can have speech therapy, you can occupational therapy, you have aqua therapy, and taekwondo for physical and music therapy. If you go other places, they only have, probably they focus two, academic or speech, or music or academic. They don't have this, don't have a facility at this school, everything they have. For us, this school is, everything is in one place. We send our child here, we know that our child are learning all these 5 things from the one place.
It has only been a year since TAARANA opened, and we take pride in knowing that TAARANA has been an instrument in improving children's lives.
One of the parents, 2 of them, came running to me and they said, "Latin, can we please give you a hug? Because I just feel like you're a godsend to my child." You know, and I said, that's all I want to hear. It's not how much we spend, it's how successful we are, it's how much I've done for these kids. It's fulfilling for me. To see this, every child making a progress every day is what keeps us going, that we are not going to give up.
Yet TAARANA has still a long way to go.
And I want to build a special school for these children, not just in KL, not just in Selangor, but we also want to build a few more schools in other states. And that's our dream. And we are not going to give up on what we want to do, because that's what we have started now. And it's a big vision, and it's going to take us a long time to do this, but we will not give up. Every time you see these children, you just don't want to give up. You just want to make it work for them. And that just that absolute faith that you have and you want to help them is what keeps you going.
In children lies our future, and that includes all. We take pride in the kind of education we give children with special learning needs. By making their education our top priority, we are making a small step to change the world and a great leap of making a difference in society.